Welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum, part 14, and today, Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Yeah. She's gonna set us some traps for us. Just slow us down and try to kill us, if I can get it out. Quiz, do you know Harley Quinn's real name?
Harley Quinzel,
Yeah, it's an easy one.
because it's actually very close to
Harley Quinn. Yeah. Well, all comic books have that, you know. I think we mentioned it last time.
That one person.
Now here, the floor is electrified, so you don't want to get out of here as quickly as possible. It don't matter.
You guys know any games what's left?
Thanks. I can look and see. You say something.
Stuff happening, logic, Batman beating things up, yes.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, Batman's just beating some more mooks. That's all he's doing.
Well, what else is he doing?
Exactly nothing.
Well, he can be a detective too.
No.
Yes.
Wrong.
Even though sometimes people do forget, he is the world's greatest detective.
Sure.
Yet,
In the
and yet,
fictional
no,
world.
yeah, but yet nobody really knows that or pays attention to that detail. Maybe Batman just makes that up to make him sound smarter. I don't know.
But he's not.
Well, it depends on how he's written. Yeah.
What makes him smart?
Huh?
What makes him smart?
Oh. He's the Batman.
Being Batman doesn't make you smart though.
Yeah,
Now those-
not really, but it's just a joke. But if he's written right, but world's greatest detective thing kind of does get swept under the rug a little bit, because I don't think nobody really knows how to write detectives very well, or something like that, or just don't acknowledge it whatsoever. They sometimes just think he's just a big huge brute that just fights in the shadows and whatnot. Alright, that just gets us downstairs to get access up here quicker, but I don't know. I don't think it's really worth it, but I just break it just in case to let you know you can break that one. And I forget, I break the electrical floor, but I don't really remember, I do now know that, there is a way to break through some electric fence. There is a panel by the wall, but the thing is, I don't see it, and I know it's there, I just can't find it.
If you know it's there.
Well, I know it now, but when I was recording this, I couldn't find it.
Oh,
And it's literally right next to. Well, it's not next to it, but it's along the same wall, just a little farther away.
that's not right next to it then.
No, not really, but it's still. The thing I'm trying to say is it still shouldn't be hard to miss, but for whatever reason, I still miss it. And then we get a calendar and profile if you go to his room that has nothing but calendar dates all over it. And then there's a Riddler trophy. Let's see here. What do I do in these? Oh, yes, this little. We gotta save Louis and his friend that I can't remember. I just remember Louis.
Who's Louis?
You know what? I don't think he's anything important. I think he's just a character that they made up for this game. Or if he is a part of the comics, it's just, not very
Well known.
known.
No one cares about him. He's got a dull name.
Yeah. To me, it sounds like a name trying to add a little bit more character than it is, but, that's just the way it is. Here, there's its time limit of 2 minutes. We gotta save these people. Here, I'm wasting time just getting this a Spirit of Arkham thing. Just get it done and out of the way with. But the water is electrified, so you have to stop and think. You need to disable the water that's electrified before cutting down these two guards to help them out. Now there's like a total of 3 hacking switches that we need to. This is pretty much what this is. This is getting used to doing the hacking device a little bit. And so I just do that, but just to let you know. And then there's a profile of Prometheus over here, the software Riddler challenge. But it's a character who's kind of like the opposite of Batman. His parents was killed by a corrupt police officer, and grew up to be a cop killer. Kind of like the same way. It's kind of like a different version of Batman. In some, he's witnessed his parent. You know how Batman, Bruce Wayne witnessed a thug killing his parents. Prometheus sees his parents get killed the exact same way, but done by a cop. And so we got a minute left, and I'm trying to save Louie here and cut him down after turning off the electrical water. Once that's done, they're gonna head for the door, and there is a switch by the door that we need to hack and break through. Excuse me. And so we've got 30 seconds to figure out the combination real quick after moving the left and right analog sticks. And once you break through, you make it through the door. And if it counts down to 0, it's a quickly game over. As simple as that. Because it's gonna be flooded with gas, and you just die in it, and so is the guards. But we made it out alive. We're alright. Now there's a few things that we can get. Some Riddler stuff here after this little cutscene. Louis Green, that was his name. I got some Joker teeth that we can smash and take out. And, well, I guess I'm going to go for the Harley Quinn tape that's over here that you can find. Or no, not Harley Quinn. I'm sorry. Victor's ass.
How dare you?
Yeah, I got confused. I saw Harley Quinn and that's what I thought, but I was wrong.
As always.
Oh yeah, I kind of mix up my words a little bit. In my head, I know what I'm thinking of and when I'm saying stuff, and it accidentally comes out when I'm speaking. I think it might be some ADHD kind of thing. If I immediately I think of something else when I'm talking, it kind of just blurs right out through my mouth very quickly. But, it is what it is, and I try my best to try not to do that. I'm trying to figure out how not to sound, what's the word I'm looking for? Dumb, moron, dumbass. Something like that. But anyway, after the interview patient tape of finding out just how crazy Victor's ass is, you're probably just reading more than I'm talking over it. There is a good brother trophy. After walking away through all this event here, after taking off the little door where you can get to it. And that's it we can do for this room for right now. There is some more Riddler stuff in here, but you're not going to be back here to pretty much in-game to get the rest of these trophies. So that probably won't be something till the end of the game. So with that said, we're going to head all the way back where we came from. We've got some more Riddler teeth here to smash and add to the Riddler count. Got some more right here. Got 3 more. They're just pretty much given to you at this point. Because I just crushed 9 of them within 2 minutes. Which to me, they probably just ran out of really bad ideas where to put them. Now there is a Two-Face Riddler right to your right. There it is. There we go. It has 4 walls, 2 sides. Yeah, for the rest of this part here, we're not gonna get to the there to let you know. There's a Harley Quinn boss battle right to this door to the left of us that we need to get through. But we're not gonna get there because the next couple minutes before this part ends, I'm just getting rid of the Riddler stuff that's in here. And we'll continue, in part 15 with the Harley Quinn boss battles. But for right now, we're going to go through our 5 patient interview tapes with Victor Zsasz. Yeah, more craziness. He starts killing people. With that said, there's a hack through here to get through the door. You could easily walk around, but this just creates a shortcut. And with that, there's some crazies that you need to knock out before you get a trophy. Is that what's left over here? Yeah, I think the rest of the part is getting to a trophy, but it's very, there's a little, if you know where it is, it won't take very long, but if you don't, it might take you maybe a few seconds to get it. There's like 3 places you need to blow up a wall, and only one of them has a trophy. The other 2 don't have nothing. I think it's the first one we come across. But I went ahead and you have 3, you might use 3, blow it up, and then you get the trophy. And with that said, after grabbing the trophy, we're gonna head back to the door. Alright, with that said, see y'all in part 15.